Okay, Julia. Now, from your responses of the daily activities, it looks like you rated driving as giving you quite high level of enjoyment, motivation, and concentration. Yes, I was surprised when I looked at my answers too, actually. I wouldn't have expected it, but now I realize that driving is actually usually pleasant for me. I mean, obviously, not when there is a huge traffic jam or anything, but otherwise I enjoy it. When I'm driving, I concentrate, which usually means that I can't worry about all of my everyday concerns or problems. I have about a half an hour drive to and from work, so it allows me to get ready for work on the way there and then relax and wind down on the way home. I'm by myself and I usually listen to music or interesting programs on the radio. So, I guess all in all is a pretty pleasant experience for me. Another area with high ratings was doing a hobby. You indicated you play the guitar? Yes, I was thinking of that when I answered the questions. I play the guitar at least 3 times a week. I play in a group of friends and I play by myself too. I have to concentrate when I play and I'm usually motivated too. I don't want to make a lot of mistakes when I play the guitar with my friends. I just love playing. When we get going on a new song, I just forget everything else that are going on. So, doing housework didn't rate very highly. No, housework of any kind isn't a favorite for me. Okay, working with computers rating highly for you, Leo. Do you work with computers at your job or is it a hobby? Well, both actually. I just love computers so much that there isn't really much difference between work and play for me. Computer programming is my job and I also play a lot of computer games when I'm not working. A friend and I are actually doing the developing on our own game to sell. So I know it seems like some people think it's work, but for us it's fun. We get together and we start discussing on it or working on it. We can go on for hours and hours without stopping. We sometimes stay up until 3 or 4 in the morning if we are trying to solve a problem or something. So, speaking of friends, it looks like you rated socializing very highly. Yes, I think that it seems like people think it's a little strange since many people think the people who love computers don't socialize, but my friends are very important to me. Of course, we talk about computers an awful lot, and we also talk about other things too. Okay, you enjoy really active Jenny? Yes, I like almost any kind of sports, really. I try to do them as much as possible. Soccer, tennis, running, whatever. Do you prefer individual or team sport? Well, both actually. It depends on the mood I'm in. I usually play soccer at least once a week, and it's a team sport, and then I also run about 3 times a week. That's something that I do alone, so I guess it's probably pretty much a mix of both. What about your job? You read it in the middle. Well, I'm an elementary school teacher, and I like that. And then I also coach some school sport team, basketball, soccer. I get enjoyment from teaching, but I think I like coaching more. What about activities that are less active? Do you participate in any? No, not often. I'm at home a few evenings a week, so I sometimes sit down and watch the TV. But it's not that often. Okay, Robert. A lot of people don't find pleasure in doing housework, but it looks like that you rated washing dishes pretty high. Yes, I know that it seems to be strange since I was an executive and I have a high pressure job and I am busy all the time and I like doing dishes, but it's relaxing for me, and it often turns out to be a good thinking time. I'm surprised at how often I come up with solutions for problems when I am washing dishes. And it's always satisfying when I finish and everything is completely clean. It looks like work. Your job has a medium rating. Yes, as I said, I had a high pressure job, but I like it. I'm good about it. But it's challenging, and the stress gets to me. So I'm usually pretty happy when the weekend comes. So what do you like to do on weekends? Okay, I'm pretty busy and I have an old house I'm fixing up. I have to do everything myself, so it's always something to do on that. But I also enjoy bicycling too. Since I don't have a lot of time during the week, I try to ride a lot on weekend.